Hi, I'm Daniel, I'm a sleep physician, and if you're insomnia, this channel is for you. If you have a type A personality, you are at high risk of insomnia. But you can also use the characteristics of a type A personality to overcome your insomnia. And we're going to see how in this episode. Hi there, hope you're doing excellent today. If you're new to the channel, a big welcome to you, of course. Now, something that I thought about, I think it was earlier this week or so, somebody, I think it was Ellen, who asked me at some point, like, what personality traits predispose you towards insomnia? And some of them are definitely having a type A personality is one of the big ones. Tending to worry is another one. But I think, I don't know which one is the most, but type A is definitely a big one. So I think pretty much everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say type A, but just for clarification, I talk about somebody who is very kind of organized, structured, analytical, gets the job done. Maybe somebody who doesn't necessarily like to let go of control, wants to keep things kind of, tight control of things, something like that. And if you recognize yourself, like this is for you. If you don't, then I think you may still find something helpful here. Now, so why is it that the type A personality it has a little bit of higher risk of getting insomnia? Well, it is because insomnia is something sleep is something kind of fluid and something that's hard to kind of get a hold of, grasp, and control. So what happens is if somebody has a hard time sleeping and identifies that as a problem and has this type A personality, then they're like, this is not good. I am going to sleep 7.5 hours. That is going to be my goal. And they do something like, I'm going to go to bed at this time and get up at this time. And they're like, whoa, that didn't help. I didn't sleep. Well, now my next step is going to be to do this. And then, this analytical kind of type A personality has the kind of mental capacity of kind of thinking up all kinds of things they can do, but it doesn't help. Like the whole thing just spirals. So that's why a type A personality type often is predisposing towards insomnia, I should say. But here's what I thought about the other day that I think is helpful, which is actually a type A personality can actually help you get out of that insomnia, get out of that hole of insomnia, the rabbit hole as well. It can lead you there, but it can also help you to get out of it. And how's that? Well, again, you have this personality where you like kind of order, you can do things, you can get stuff done. And here's where the kind of behavioral component of CBTI, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, is very cut and dry. It kind of lends itself in a way to type A personality, meaning the kind of core technique is called bedtime restriction, and that involves spending less time in bed than you typically do. So let's say you have decided that you're going to get out of bed at 5:30 a.m. No matter what, you're going to go to bed not before 11 p.m. Then and you're not going to sleep during the day. Then that's where that type A personality can really take charge of that and say okay, that's it. No matter how crappy I sleep, I'm going to be up at 5:30. Even if I feel sleepy, I'm going to be up until 11. I'm not going to sleep during the day. And if you have that type A personality and you just decided I'm going to get this done, that can really work for you. I often say that the C of cognitive behavioral therapy, the understanding, is very important too. But honestly, for a lot of people, if they just blindly believe that it's going to help and use their type A personality to just do it, a lot of people by the behavioral modification alone would do really well. I felt there was one. Oh yeah, the last thing I want to add was that there's somebody that I've interacted with quite a lot that goes by Toine, Toine, on this channel, who I think has this kind of a little bit of the type A personality. I think and hope he would agree with me here. But one thing he said to me early was that I am going to get over this. I am committed to getting past my insomnia, and I feel confident that I am going to do it. And he really just worked and worked and worked and worked. And now he's basically to me he's like an insomniac in recovery, meaning he emails me every 3 months and says a little bit of snafu here, but then that doesn't really affect him much. So yeah, if you have a type A personality, it can be the reason why you have trouble sleeping, but you can exploit it to get better. So hope this was helpful. As always, I'm super thankful for comments and You can send me emails as well. I've gone over from, like, in the past, I used to like email a reply and then kind of pick and choose of like, this is good for the channel. I realized that I may be not leaving out things that are really, really helpful. So I'm going towards more, if you send me email, I'm just going to say, hey, do you mind if I make an audio or video reply? If that's okay, then I'm going to do that. And I think that's going to be really, really helpful. So with that said, it is Friday. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will be back Monday. Until then, take it easy.